And Terrie O'Connor has been getting it done both professionally and prodigiously for 40 years. And I can say 40 years, I can personally attest to that because we both started at the same real estate company in New Jersey. We joined it 40 years ago last month. And over the last 40 years, anybody who's known Terrie, and now especially her 420 associates and her 50 full-time employees, her 4 children, 3 of which work with the company. Matt's here tonight, her 11 grandchildren. She's got a granddaughter here who's running track right down the street for Georgetown University. No one is surprised that she has ascended to the top of the real estate world to the point that now she's being feted by her contemporaries here this evening in the nation's capital. And speaking of the nation's capital, it's very appropriate that we're here because Terrie has a very strong connection to the Naval Academy. Both her father and her brother attended the Naval Academy. But when Terrie was 18, at that time, the Naval Academy over at Annapolis didn't admit women, otherwise she would have been there. But instead she took her great leadership, her high intelligence, her incredible creative marketing, and now she's the commander of a flotilla of 8 tremendous regional sales and marketing centers in northern New Jersey. And I'm so delighted, John, that you're honoring Terrie at this time in her life because her family was befallen with an immense tragedy recently. Her blessed husband, Tom, of 51 years, gave way to COVID recently. And that's been an incredible tragedy. I knew Tom, he was an amazingly wonderful human being. And so I asked Terrie in preparation for this, I said, Terrie, what keeps you going? You have as much vitality and you're just as forward thinking as I remember you 40 years ago when you, me, and Charlie Opera all started the same month in the same office. And she said, Alan, every single day of my life I wake up so excited because I have the opportunity to serve and work with my agents and help consumers and clients. So Terrie, congratulations on being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Sorry, I got a couple of tears in my eyes there for talking about Tom. It's a privilege, honestly, to be here tonight. I can't even begin to tell you when I found out, J.B. Goodwin told me I was an honoree. I didn't know, and of course J.B. and I are very dear friends. All I can say is to be amongst all of you this evening is a privilege. There are so many amazing companies, so many amazing accomplishments and successes in this room. To be part of it and to be honored this evening is just, truly special. I feel very privileged and very honored and humbled to be here. You know, I've had a wonderful, wonderful life. I've lived all over the United States, Europe, Hawaii. I kind of grew up my teenage years and all on the West Coast. I lived in Arlington, Virginia, not far from here, England, Panama, all sorts of crazy places. So real estate kind of came naturally to me when I finally moved to New Jersey. I don't know how my husband took me to New Jersey, but anyway, he did. Kind of the rest is history. I was just there a couple of years and my husband said, I think you need to get a job. I said, I can't, I have 4 little babies. 2 of them are still in diapers. He said, I think you need a job and you should go into real estate. I said, I will not go into real estate. I have no interest. Well, 2 months later, I was a real estate agent. 6 months later, the top agent in the company I went to work for. And the rest is, as I said, history. But all I can tell you is it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful career. And now I have the wonderful opportunity to work with 3 of my 4 children. And Matt, who is here, many of you know and saw him on the panel, is a wonderful, wonderful partner, I guess you could say. He's my COO. We have worked together now for 19 years, and 2 of my other children also work with me for almost 20 or 25 years. Anyway, I just want to thank you. I couldn't do any of this or be up here without the wonderful support of the people in my company. Everything we do is all about the people. I think I said yesterday when I was on the panel, the most important thing to me is the people you work with. And that's kind of the mantra of our company. So to be here tonight with all you wonderful people is a wonderful privilege. Thank you.